If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome in. Welcome in to continuing where we just rescued Tor from the overlap against that old biatch, whatever her name was. Gladys or something. I can't fucking remember.
That did it.
See, so we're about to talk to him. Now, either I can do that or try and find a mop bucket and switch to Alan, but I'll talk to him first.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
He's got one too. So, I guess that's all. I'm just going to leave you leaning up against the fucking post. Alright, let's go talk to him in the mine place.
You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot?
Ask about the grandfather who's here.
You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family. Way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't.
Hello, Kaylee. Welcome in.
That fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather.
Nice.
And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches.
Her father,
Tor
not her
and
grandfather.
Odin aren't part of my family.
I know. I hope you're well, Kaylee. I've been a bit dark on social media. I've been away this week. So I hope you're well. That's a way to come on in and say hello, I guess. I think the next one in line was the clicker before the other two showed up, so we're gonna go on that one.
I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp. Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom, meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first.
Tom
I can't stop the horror story
Wake?
without him.
That's strange. So that says case closed there. So I think we're going to go back to the case board. We'll do the other two as well. Just wonderful, broski. Did manage to wrangle. How the fuck did you wrangle 6 days off? What, 6 days from now? Is Alan Wake actually Thor? Seems like a lot of Norse mythology in this. There's tons of Norse mythology in this. Saga Anderson, the lady I am, this is her grandfather, and her uncle is Odin. and they were part of a rock band called the Old Gods of Asgard. They now live in a retirement village here. Till next Wednesday. Fuck. That is wicked. So you'll be around Strim this weekend, maybe, possibly. But this one's got a lot of that in it. Alan Wake isn't her grandfather. He's calling him Tom, but Alan is working with her. There are kind of two versions of Alan. One that got out and is in custody of like the CIA. And the other one is still trapped in the dark place, which I'm hoping to go after I go through all this, and I'll show you that. But I think they're all working together. There is an evil Alan called Scratch, and I'm not sure if it's going to turn out that I'm actually controlling one of them, but I'm not sure.
You said you were a shitty father to my mom.
This is way better than the first
Is
one.
that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end.
That's freaking awesome that you've got that time off. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, so playing a saga is super fun because basically what happens is when people talk shit to you when you interrogate them, you can profile them and get the truth out of them because she has this mind place. Alan has a similar place, but his is his storyboard. And he can change what a place looks like by rewriting the story. So you could have a door in front of you that's blocked. So you rewrite it so the door's unblocked. But when you unblock it, it unlocks a whole bunch of other shit that you've got to get through and figure out. It's wild in the dark place.
Mom,
I'll try and show you.
About my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David.
David is
I won't
her
stop
man.
until they're safe.
Alright, so now that we've done this, we go out of here. There's no one else to profile. We go to the case board and we look at the cases, and some of them have little things, you know. I haven't unlocked any of this stuff, unfortunately. I've unlocked a bunch of this. Because Wake wrote that story, only Wake can edit it. So we've got to find where this goes. How to stop the story, maybe there. Yep.
Wake needs to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him.
This is about the clicker, so we'll probably put that here. And then we've got an area around the overlap is always flooded. So that might to do with the overlap, I'd say. And this stuff I haven't unlocked yet, unfortunately. So now we go to fact versus fiction. And we got Tor, my father had problems. Maybe why did my mum leave? Yep. Tor was the reason. Same as that
The way
one.
Tor behaved? I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long as she did.
Me too.
But he is genuinely sorry.
Our family is not bound by Wake's story. The Andersons can see through the horror story. Oh. Logan's part of the story. Maybe. No. connection to Tor and Odin. And these two are also for later, which I haven't unlocked. So now we go to the Anderson brothers. This case might be closed. Case closed.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it.
The graphics on this
I
game are
won't give him
amazing
a
as
choice.
well. I rescued Tor Anderson, my grandfather, from the dark presence. Wake fucking wrote Logan into the story. She's in danger because of him. Within Scratch's reach, I need Wake to write an ending that will save her. If you're wondering who Logan is, if you're kind of just joining us, that is Saga Anderson's daughter. All right, so there he is there. Just say thank you.
Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
See? Called him
Don't
Grandpa.
worry about me, kiddo. I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin. A few shots of the Anderson's finest will fix us both up.
They're gonna get
See
fucking
you soon,
sauce.
Saga.
Wonder if he's gonna walk
The
off.
FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have Wake and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. Casey. Do you read me, Casey?
Yeah,
Damn it.
playing some
Where
Alan
are you,
Wake.
Casey? He better be okay. Focus, Saga.
Oh, Grams
Get
runs
to
on
the
the sauce.
station.
He really
To
does.
Wake.
Yes, Kate, you know I'm playing Alan Wake. You do that every week. What you playing this week? At least until this is done, it'll be Alan Wake. Alright, look, I found the vault cutters though. I want to go and unlock both of these gates and then try and find a mop and a bucket. Old Grams looks like he needs some sauce just to get walking. Shit. There's another gate up here I can cut. When I fought the old duck, can't remember her name, fucking whatever, Cynthia I think it was. She didn't see the old sawn-off shotgun coming, boy. When I whipped out the old sawn-off, actually I need to reload that. Oh no, I've got no more bullets. Holy hell. Kmart date tomorrow? Hey, don't feed the habit, Kaylee. What are you feeding that habit for? There might be a bucket around here somewhere if I can remember. I'm almost certain there was one in here. Perhaps I'm wrong. Pitch we all love sneaky Kmart run. It's true. I'm not going to deny that. I don't think I can do it from here. Because that's not actually a...
Thought Artie put on a wonderful performance this afternoon.
Hey.
But you're always calling him a crazy fit.
I respect the art, Norman.
Shut up. Oh no, please, I would hate this. See, I told you she'd hate it. Yeah, but that bucket was catching just dripping a leak from the ceiling. So I'll go back down and show you. It's an actual mop bucket, usually found in kind of the janitor's closet. This is my uncle, my grand uncle Odin. Tor will come and give him some fucking sauce and they'll get fucking rocking. I busted into this lady's room. She was doing
When
calisthenics.
examining your car's engine for problems, start with the big three. Bad fuel mixture, no spark, or low compression.
She hated that I busted in. She's like, "Do I bust into your room? Are you blah, 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 blah." What, I can't even use the swipe card? I find it bullshit that I can't use the swipe card there though. This was Cynthia's old room, I think it was. This didn't have no bucket in it. I think I may just have to go back to the sheriff's station and use the bucket there. See, like there's one here. It's just a water bucket, you know. It's not a mop bucket. I'll go downstairs and show you. There may indeed be one in the basement, but I already punched on in the basement. I don't really want to go back in there. I'm scared, if I'm completely honest. Yes, that's the same one. Let's just head back to the sheriff's. Now, there's no car here. We ran here, if I'm correct. It was like fucking through the bushes. Are there 24-hour Kmarts? Is that even a thing? Oh, hey. Doesn't take her fucking long to get her gun out, does it? I'm gonna get this pistol out. Don't trust any mofo through here. No way. It's wild. I don't trust any of the fucks through here. They jump out of nowhere and they'll get you. They'll get you good. Actually, there may be a save point coming up at a cabin here that might have a bucket in it. But I can show you what the dark place is like with Alan. Here we go. That's about it. Don't forget the janitor's bucket. See, in the break room, an alternate between Alan and Saga stories can be played in whatever order you choose. And then watch will go as Alan. So we're going to the dark place with Alan now. Here we are. Now, to fill you in where I fucking am now. I just did this whole run around episode 7 and 8 with Alan. And we had to kill the big bad, which was really hard, run away from him when we were in one of these hotels. Ocean View Hotel. Now we've got to go back to the apartment block, which is... I can't fucking remember where. But it's somewhere around. But not the Ocean View Hotel. Now, when you're in the dark place, what sucks about the dark place, I think that's the hotel there actually, is these fucking shadows are everywhere. And Alan's got it a bit more tough than Saga, I feel. But I got a fucking dirty old double barrel shotgun, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, so this is the Parliament Tower, I think it's called. I need to go in here to find where Alice is. Alice is my missus. And she's missing. I need to find out more information about that. Now, like I said, there is another Alan being held at the sheriff's office. And I'm playing as the one trapped in the dark place. I think they're actually the same Alan. But one of them is obviously out. The other one is not. And I think they're on different times. So he's controlling the story kind of from here. And these freaky fucks, you don't necessarily have to shoot them, but they are like, wake, Alan, wake, like all up in your fucking face. Scare the shit out of you. See?
Go to hell!
I don't like this. Why'd you say go to hell? What kind of Lift comes straight out into a room. That's wild. Are there places where you can get like penthouse suites where the lift comes straight out into your like living room? You need a special card to go up to that particular floor? There's not anything missing here, is there? Locked. Fucking course. There is? Well, that's a sweet deal. Oh, finally loaded. Mail, Barry Wheeler. Barry Wheeler was my agent. He used to be Tor and Odin's agent as well. Hey Alice, is everything good with you back home? Just checking in. I tried to call but couldn't reach you. You're probably just deep in the creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. Everything else disappears. She's obviously an artist. That did the illustrations for my book as well. If you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is executive producer is supposed to do. Still a mystery to me. Oh, and if you want to help me with anything business related on your exhibition, if you want me to help with anything business related on your exhibition, just say the word. Your pal Barry. I'll handle it. Hey Alice, sharks circling. They now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or TV show. And I'll get this, a fucking video game. I told them to fuck off. Also, in case you heard about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Your pal Barry. Obviously, when he says Al, he means Alanwake. Because the first one I went missing, and I have been missing for 10 years. Checking in again. Hey Alice, checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in non-stop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I have considered peeing in a mug. And lunches be damned. How these people ever get a movie made when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. Your pal Barry. Joined a cult. Hey Alice, you're going to think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I've joined a cult and I love it. Joking about it being a cult, kind of a blessed wellness retreat. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels were through the roof, but then I was tipped off about this retreat. The best decision I ever made. I've never felt so good. Well, healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker, not a wacko in any way. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I've lost a ton of weight. You wouldn't recognize me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up there. That's something bad would have happened to me if I stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me, enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. I hope you're good over there. Come visit any time. West Coast is not as bad as I made it. Sound in my earlier emails. Your pal, Barry. Greetings from Hollywood. Hey, Alice. I'm more a fish out of water in Hollywood than I've ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers, and everything is so fucking great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie exec jerks, but I've got to be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd the horde of tanned zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply, for good reason. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, got to hop into another video call and talk about casting. Your pal Barry. So clearly Barry started 2 years ago. I read them backwards, I'm aware. And then up to 4 months ago, kept checking on Alice. But there was no manuscript pages in there, because what did he say? I've got to get the manuscript pages, but there's no other button I can push other than back, so who the fuck knows what's going on here? Oh, that TV. I'm definitely going to have to look into that, I'd say.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion,
That's Alice.
shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Ooh. So maybe Barry wasn't an asshole. Barry's a fuckwit in the first game, though. I don't like him. That's clearly me.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
She paints a lot of shit to do with me. She is obsessed with me. Why are you so obsessed with me? Oh. Sounds like she was saying she was railed by the other guy. Hey, Track, thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it very much. I don't know if she was saying she was fucking railed. Maybe. Oh, there's one in there. I mean, she said he was a better friend than she expected. I didn't hear Barry came and railed me. You think he did? Oh, there she is again.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
The comeback. So you're saying being crushed and not being able to get it out of bed, you're saying that Barry came and crushed that. Holy hell. Why, Kate? Why? You're saying Barry crushed that. Just do one long video, love.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, mostly. But I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Me either. Part 2, Part 3, the search. Maybe you need to feel a bit bubbly, Kate. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. There'll be another TV in here. Whoa, it's a big one. If it's her getting railed by Barry, according to P-Man, I'll be disappointed.
There's a world hidden behind ours.
Why couldn't it be one big picture of her?
A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot. Put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
Oh. Ah, this is how I enter the next level of the story. So you hold down A. Here we go. We're about to fucking get her done. I can see why this game was nominated for Game of the Year. When you think how bad the other one was, for me anyway. This one is so good.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story.
See, now we're getting an idea of what's happening.
It was taking too long.
Why Saga is there.
The end.
So basically, we're stuck in the dark place. Oh, I just got killed. Holy shit. That was a short part. We're obviously going to continue, but that is interesting. Because now I understand. So he's been trapped in the dark place for 10 years, finds this manuscript written by an evil version of himself, that if this story comes true, he gets out, kills everyone, and then Alan can never get out. So Alan finds it, rewrites it, brings Saga in it, and you get to play as Saga as well. So Saga is technically the story. See, I call her being outside the dark place in Bright Falls, but I think I'm wrong. I think she's she's just the story, and Alan is where it's happening. Okay. We will continue.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
See, so this is like my version of the Mind Place. Neo wannabe bitch. These are different television things I can watch that I've already, if I want to rewatch any of Alice's stuff. Any songs that you hear when parts are over, you listen to them on the radio. All this stuff here. Any podcasts, anything like that you hear. You can check your goals out here. Right. This is the plot board for some of the other stuff I've been.
Draft of the story. One that would get me ahead.
This is when I went into the Ocean View Hotel. And these are the scenes that I can change to change that to kind of win that. Now I just got to type.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of Initiation.
So he's trying to write his own story called Initiation, which is the sequel to Return. So Return is clearly the bad story. And every time you wake up, when you start writing, you end up in the movie studio. But it's slightly different every single time. See, I can save here. But normally there's a mop bucket here as well where I can go back and play a saga again if I want to. Which I don't think I will.
It could not be opened on the side.
Okay, thanks. So we'll hold down A to get out of this room normally. It was a full-on musical one time when we got out. Fucking kicking and a dancing and full-on. I think it's part 7 on YouTube. It's wild. And we always end up being on this talk show, and then we have to walk out, and then we're out in New York. This guy's name is Mr. Door. I think we can punch on with him. Hit him.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know.
See, this is about the 4th time I've
So
been
many
through
people helping you. Armies of people.
this talk show.
Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts
Maybe
you
his
in
daughter's
my
Saga.
path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Whatever you say.
And it's good because it usually like continues from where I was standing.
Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to
Then I
waste.
usually go to find my way out of this fucking TV set. You see, it's harder now because I usually go out that way. I run into the janitor. He's usually whistling. So now I guess I got to find another way. The dark place is fucking wild. See, look. These fuckers will come after you. Hear him? He said I will kill you. Fuck off, mate. But if you shine the torch on them long enough without like exploding on them, like doing the actual they disappear. Well, these guys don't. Fuck. You know what? I'll leave them be.
The door wouldn't budge.
These fucks are going to come at me from every angle. The old gods of Asgard. Dressing room. Fuck off, man. Fucking had enough of you, mate. Fuck off. Jesus Christ, they're everywhere. I do not like any of these fucking shadow people thingies.
Wake.
Fuck off.
Alanwake. This story is a monster. Wake.
Don't make me do it.
You're stuck in a loop. Wake.
Hurry, Tom.
There he is.
Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. If you come in last, you won't be happy.
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta onward, set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Why do you call me
Thor
Tom?
didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom. Like you have put me. Sehän oliski.
What films?
I'm sure she's still awake.
Fan of
I'm not
your
sure.
masterworks.
Or alive.
There is Tom the Poet, my favorite. And Yöten Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos you artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Guess the basement's this way. I don't know, she might not be alive anymore. We can also alter reality with the light. See, I can't get down there. So if I hold down this light, it might give me a set of stairs. Might give me fuck all. Look, it's underwater. There's no fucking shoebox down here, champion. Oh, this is down here. The fuck out of here. These parts are super fucking short. This is wild. It's on 2 parts. Let's go. What's in the shoebox? Maybe we switch back to Saga. I'm fucking being serious. Where are these pictures of the shoebox? Fuck all. I wonder if I... What happens if I try to take the light from here? I'm just curious. Okay. Oh, I get it. Oh yeah, I made it outside to New York. Here we go.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Sane would know where to find one.
Fuck off, mate. Oh, look, this is one of those thingies. This gives me some...
Inside this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing the cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane, an esoteric bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty performed in the name of occult nonsense. A director wants to control every aspect of the world in their films. Is the cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alias for Scratch? There was a rumor that Wake and Zane had been working on something together. I was going to get the truth out of Zane with whatever means necessary.
Could it be possible that Zane and Wake are the same person? Like, could Zane be Scratch? The only reason I ask that is because the janitor calls me Tom, as in like Thomas Zane, but I'm not. I'm walking around with Alan Wake's face. I just want to look at my goals real quick. Look for Zane at the hotel.
Alan Wake.
They're not going to make it easy for me to make it to the hotel with these guys.
Wake.
Fuck off.
Alan Wake.
Fuck off. I'm going to make it to the Ocean View Hotel. Holy shit. They're everywhere. I've never seen so many of them. Making me lose my mind a little. Don't make me do the whole loop-de-loop to get in here, please. Listen, mate, I want to get in there. Please.
Wake.
This is going to be that fucking loop thing where I open this door and I walk outside now. Oh.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
Yeah, I did all this. Well, not all of it, but I was here last time when this all happened. I definitely didn't do it. Like all the bodies was there already. I just ran away. My dad just glitched kind of there. $665. That was his room, right? What do you mean what happened? Do you actually want to know? Do you want to be caught up? I talked to Tor as Saga. He filled me in about my mum, how bad he was, my dad, the clicker, how Alan wrote us into the story, but it's not real. Then we changed to Alan. Alan got killed by Scratch when he was trying to change the story. But basically what's happened, the whole thing is the story is actually written by Scratch. And Alan found it, and now he's trying to change it. And he wrote Saga in as a hero because she was already there investigating Alan Wake's disappearance. Well, not his disappearance, actually that murder, the very first murder we looked at with the sheriff. So it seems as though that Saga is the story and Alan is in the dark place. So where Saga is, I don't think is the real world. I just think it's actually the story. And now we are back in the dark place.
Something told me Zane
trying
would
to
be
find
happy
Thomas
to see me
Zane.
this time.
How many versions of me are
I'm in
there?
control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You'd given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here.
So Thomas Zane is me without a
It was
beard.
magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. Then, when it finished, it took a return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out, before he gets to your wife. When you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
Holy shit balls.
I told you not to try anything.
I thought you was about to tap him to see if he was okay. I think he's fucking dead, mate. Show him dead. He's got red on him. He does. Alright. To grandmother's house we go.
Oh, mercy. Thousands have gone missing.
Holy shit.
Beyond the labyrinth of me. When you're lost in your own company.
Fucking shoot you, boy.
And cut. Oh. Now that is drama.
He's still alive. Holy shit balls.
What the fuck? I
Yo.
had a million questions about Zane, but I had more pressing concerns.
What's that noise through there? Agreed. What the fuck?
I had to find the movie theater Poet Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem
go
with
to the
Return
cinema.
to escape the dark place.
Surely he means like the whole movie cinema outside, right? Like not in the... There's not a cinema in the Ocean View Hotel. I'll fucking smoke any fool that's here. All y'all can get it. Wait a second, what's that static? Just a little curious. I'm a little bit more brazen that I have a shotgun, you know? Like busting through the door like I'm the police. Fuck down! Oh, it's another one of those little important plot points.
I could see the searchlight beams of the movie theater on the far side of the plaza.
Gotta find the right angle for this bad boy. Where is it? Oh, could be there. It just works all of a sudden. Where's the car wash? Oopsie. Fuck off, mate. I'm not quite sure where the car wash is. I know, I didn't see that echo in it. Oh, you asshole. There's always fucking one of you. Fucking time, assholes. Look, we can still see the echo here. I'm fucking pissed about that echo, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm lost.
You want some too? Shit. Ooh, motherfucker. All y'all can get some. Piss off. Fuck is behind here?
I couldn't get in. I was missing something.
You what? I was missing something. What am I missing? Should we try and sting it once? Oh, fuck it. Where's this fucking car wash? There's no car wash, there's no nothing. The game has been really good up until this point. And now that's sort of pissed me off.
The theater appeared to be closed. Maybe the ticket could still get me in.
Please enjoy the film, sir.
Oh, there's another one here. Cool.
The cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen.
But do you see the black part at the top there? Oh, was that the car wash? You see, so either I do it from here or I go upstairs and do that one. Which is what I'm thinking. This one is done with the black part at the front. See? That's what it's supposed to look like until you line it up.
Looking for the cult of the word. I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there.
You see, what it does, P-Man, too, is those things allows me to go to the plot board.
I had to find my way to it.
And change the lobby. See, I can rewrite it because of that. Make the lobby look different.
The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress.
So what gets me on edge about not being able to get that other one is there anything that I'm supposed to rewrite there? Which I'm hoping not. Maybe it's just a fucking...
Someone had barricaded themselves in the room.
Maybe it was just a glitch and it wasn't supposed to be there, fingers crossed. I know you're wondering what the hell are you doing. Sometimes you can break those boards and they Did you look at the echo in midair when you go into the hotel? Yeah, I think I did that one last time. Might be able to change this back now. Maybe it unbarricades the door. I'll take them. There's nothing special about any of this. I wonder if any of this changes if I change the board again.
The scene here had changed.
See, there's an echo.
Do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. Two of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you.
Is that Yakko?
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
Investigate the theater hall. You see, I have a different plot board now thing. New York's finest. Holy hell. Whoa. That's different now. This is the lobby. Oh. Another echo, no doubt. So do I go from the bottom? Or to the top, I guess?
Urban legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film. Tom the Poet.
So I'm guessing that one was just a glitch then. We'll just let it go.
Mirroring the vanishing of the
Hopefully it doesn't
main
impact it all.
character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail. Just like Wake's books were.
So that came through while I was in theatre hall. Now we can just check what the other two scenes do. Oh, the other scene. Maybe I'll try and make it up to that projection room. That's playing that thing over and over again. I think that's the projection room there. The fucker.
I was missing something.
I mean you're missing something, mofo. It's a weird thing to say about a door. I can't open this door because I'm missing something. Maybe you just can't open it, bro. I think I can unblock this door maybe by changing the plot. Or not? Because I already had it set on New York's Finest, didn't I? See, it's got an arrow here. Like arrow pointing. Do y'all see that arrow pointing up? To where? Oh. Where else? Oh, it's back that way. words of power. Well, increases maximum health by 35% to 50. Restores 50% of max health when a new word of power is discovered. Actually, that's not a bad idea. What are my goals? Locate the murder site, investigate Theatre Hall. Well, I might as well go back down to Theatre Hall because I think I'm all theatred out here. Oh, this will be a safe one.
The question, how do you run from an idea, from a thought, from a story that lives in your head? You can't escape confused.
Yeah.
You carry your monsters with you. The devil is back, it's in you. You're running right back to it. A loop. I have to stop. The scene changed with the story. Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
Alanwake.
Just gonna run past y'all. See what's down here. Look, there's blood. Blood. There's no blood down this side, is there? No. So this is what we follow. We're following a murder, so we follow the blood. Get the fuck away from me.
Wake.
I wonder if it changes this place.
Wake. You can't stop this.
Oh. Such a little slut. Fuck all in there.
The cops had gotten their 15 minutes of fame with the cult, and it had been a scream. They were the murder victims. I had to find a way into the projection booth somehow.
How? Is there a key somewhere? Oh. Maybe if I change the call to the word while back here. Yeah, there's an echo. Which will... Hold up. Heal.
Following your master into La La. It's you. Following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
Alanwake.
Clip of a lost film.
What is this?
Trying to watch a movie.
Zane was in the Zane's lamp on the screen had no light. I could transfer the light in my lamp to his.
Do it, bad boy.
The light of the lamp shone out of the screen and revealed the door.
You revealed a door. Where? Oh, that's awake. Off, mate. You saw what happened to your buddy.
I was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds.
Oh, let's try one at a time. Alter the word.
The scene had changed.
Who's laughing at shit? Why is that all blurry there? Hey. Love me a good shotgun shell. Save. Some darts. I'll tell you what, lovely people, I think I'm going to end it there tonight. I know that I spent a bit of time trying to find that glitch, which is annoying for some. I do apologise. It's just that I know those echoes further the storyline along, and I was just a bit worried that we might not be able to move the storyline across. But I think P-Man could have been right. It could be a glitch, and I already was telling me to head towards the lights. Hopefully that is the case. We're going to continue with more Alan Wake next week. If you are watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.